Adam was like, the world, what would the world want to see more? Who would they want to see other than Sharp talk to a girl? Why don't they be Blu Jasmine? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think that's dope. She cuts me off immediately to tell me, I don't care if you're joking or not, bitch, I don't even know you. You're telling me, oh, I might rob you for your chain. Everybody's periods lining up. Now, this chick might have an attitude, you know what I'm saying, but this chick don't. This chick might want to terrorize and taunt this because she got an attitude or whatever the case may be. I just feel like it separates all the funny business.
I've always respected the hoe, the honest hoe. They call it what it is and do it how it's supposed to go. What I never respected was the bitch that didn't acknowledge it is what it is, trying to act like it's something else. You know what I mean? So then ones that's trying to do it for the cell phone bill or for some groceries or, pay the cable, no, just take a date. Quit playing. Just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Quit playing with yourself.
You know who that reminds me of who you're talking about? It was the first interview I ever did on No Jumper. That was with Blu Jasmine. And that was kind of her story, get a light bill page,
That the one you went bad on?
That's very first, very first
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I'm gonna give you a spoiler right here. I'm about to interview her again on the 16th.
Oh yeah.
Put her out for my 100th episode.
Okay. Hopefully she learned something and she came back correct.
Sometimes in the end,
you
got to go back to the beginning and get it
Wait, hold on. Is it the end
or just at like a milestone moment, I guess.
Milestone.
Yeah, you think her mind right now, she can come sit down with you?
Yeah, I think she's going to take a whole different approach this time.
Yeah, you went bad on her.
You know why though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I understood.
Let me tell you why
I understood it.
I was planning on having a great conversation with her. Like, I was like, all right, this is going to be cool. The world wants to see me and Blu Jasmine interact. Like the fucking clip did 1 million and something on just me speaking on her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And saying like some shit that she had did or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is about to be my first start at No Jumpers. So like just to see if I actually work there. And Adam was like, the world, what would the world want to see more? Who would they want to see other than Sharp talk to a girl? Why don't they be Blu Jasmine? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think that's dope. Nigga, she cuts me off immediately to tell me, I don't care if you're joking or not, bitch, I don't even know you. You're telling me, oh, I might rob you for your chain. I said, oh yeah, that's where you fucked up at already. Don't tell me you're going to take anything off my body. I don't want anything off of your person. Now, if I was to say something like that, it's going to be taken as aggression or why are you trying to steal from women?
Right.
Why is it always okay? Because she's a female. Females tend to get away with more shit than niggas can. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your chick take off on you, Court, right, at home, she slapped the shit out you. Your first remote, like your first mode and move in your life is not to call the police.
No.
You're not going to call the police and try to get her put in jail. Let you even threaten to act like you're going to touch her, or even bump her, nigga, or just slam the door a little too hard and she act like she was in the way and I fell out. She's calling the police.
Yeah.
You touched her. You just assaulted her.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a little bit different. Chicks kind of get to go a little further than what a man can.
Let me ask you, what's the biggest that you had in your stable, the most you had in your stable at once?
I've had 6 at once.
Okay. How difficult is that to manage all those personalities?
It's more difficult trying to manage them all together.
Okay.
All in a house at once.
Yes.
Because everybody's periods lining up. Now, this chick might have an attitude, you know what I'm saying, but this chick don't. This chick might want to terrorize and taunt this bitch because she got an attitude or whatever the case may be. I just feel like it separates all the funny business. You know what I'm saying? Of the when my back's turned or I'm out the door and all you bitches are here together. No, let me control the narrative.
Right.
I'll control the narrative separately. And to mind you, like what it does, when I was in it, what it did was it got to show me who was really doing what.
Right.
Because you put some chicks together, this bitch might hit for 4,500, 5,000. This bitch didn't hit for nothing. Here, girl, I'll give you $1,000 of it. Make it seem like you done hit for the night. That way, you know he ain't looking at you funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I separate all that because I'm like, damn, bitch, what if you're my last bitch left? And I'm thinking that you've been able to take care of business all this whole time, but really you just been second string. You're not even first string.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're really a second string, second round string type bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're not even supposed to be playing as a front line.
Right.
but it's been masked by all my other bitches that I have circled.
She the weakest link.
And you're the weakest link, and you're the last one that's left. I like to see who's doing what. So when you separate everybody and you focus in and you dial in on everybody's lives and how they're doing, you'll be able to make that decision a little bit better of who's hot, who's not, and who probably needs to go.
Yeah. Did you always feel like they were all flight risk? Or do you ever feel secure? Like, nah, they locked in.
The life cycle of women.
I'll be honest with you. If you come in this game thinking that a bitch gonna like be with you forever, you're highly mistaken. Treat it like every day's your last. Okay. Even if a bitch does stay for fucking 20 years, it doesn't matter, right? Like you still need, in this game, you gotta look at it like that because we've always said every chick's got an expiration date. Yeah. And it don't have to necessarily be that, but if there is, at least you keep your sanity. You ain't tripping out. Yeah. I'd rather look at it like that and accept it than to think that this bitch gonna be here forever, for the rest of her life, whatever the case may be, right? For the rest of her career, whatever. I'd rather not look at it like this. I'm gonna be highly pissed off. Me believing in something like that, me putting my eggs all the way in that basket, and then it doesn't happen. So what I do is, me thinking that way just leaves me a little bit of reinsurance, baby.
Got you.
Just keeps my reinsurance back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For myself, that way I know for a fact, hey, there's a possibility that this bitch can go.
Yeah.
At any given moment. Hell, wives get up every motherfucking day and pack up with the kids, even take the dog food, nigga, and leave the dog. You know what I'm saying? They take the dog food and leave the dog and take all this shit out of the house, and you come home and you're like, what the fuck? And there's a note talking about, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. Divorce paperwork will be here in 5 days.
That's crazy.
You know the crazy shit about the whole thing? Because this is my studio and I run the studio and I got sound stages. It's all the same shit. Yeah. Like we sitting down having a conversation and it's pimping, but it's the same with employees who's performing, who gotta go. Like it's just no matter what you do in life,
it's maneuvering your pieces in your life.
It's figuring out the hustle, whatever your hustle is.
I don't believe in, blowing a bitch, like, making her blow up or like getting her away. But if she gotta go, man, she gotta go. Because it might fall a little bit more detrimental to your campaign later on down the long run, actually keeping something like that up around you.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep it moving. I was always a firm believer, especially in my later years of the game. Now all money's good money, man. I want a good vibe from a bitch. Exactly. I don't care if she got $100,000 to give me, Court.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. If she's a piece of shit ass bitch, that fucking money's got voodoo all over it.
She gonna cost you at some point.
It's got voodoo all over it. It's all a trick bag, man. Yeah. Hey, the devil don't just got a dick. He don't just come as a man, church.
Yeah.
He can have lips too. He'll take the dick off and throw the pussy on and show right up at your doorstep, bearing gifts.
Let me ask you, how did it affect you? How did you deal with the first time you got knocked?